Rainy England, Brands Hatch. Here's a look at our fooling around last week. A little bit of craziness. There goes Wolf knocking me out of the way. Folks, we got 4 races for you lined up. Stay there. Park it there. HMC is next. Femrace are still on top, but New Zealand in trouble. So it looks like Bacon, Wolf, Darks, or Alba especially going to get a shot at the points today. Now, there are drop rounds, so we'll see how that strategy plays out. SF Michaels also took a little bit of a hit in the points. Now 6. Vorm is here, though. We should see Vorm go up a little bit. Devise, Maria Tudor ready to be fast today. And Sticky hanging out in that top 10. We got RH Winner and a few others hanging out just outside that top 10. Oh, we are green. Alba with a really strong lead out front. Going to scoot the camera a little bit back so we can see what's going on. These cars all too wide. Michaels now inside. 3 wide through Druid. Bacon forced out to the outside there. There's Maria Tudor. Oh, Tudor touched by Bacon. Maria, ooh, hangs onto it though. She breaks it back onto the track. Just got a little bit of a bonk there. Now, just like last week at Yas Marina, if you have a crazy night, just come back and try it in again. Oh, a second. We got stuff going on back here. A lot of drivers laying down rubber. Really busy in the back of the pack. There's Chevy P. Speaking of old UDP numbers, there's a 74. One of our old 2ICs sported that. Ooh, you see they're wide on the outside in the black and yellow Harlequin. Oh, no, that's Sweetcoon. Sweetcoon. That is a beach party. There you go, safe jointly. First driver to leave the track. A little bit of side-by-side there, Grande and TT Red. Oh, driver off up there, that's Winner. Looks like, is Winner broken? No, Winner's just trying to get out of the way, I think. Now through the Dell. Oh, I think we got another car off. Real quick, beach party. There's Vorm off the track. Rexy goes around. All right, we're back to the front. We're going to ride on board with Michaels real fast. Bit of a bottle up here real quick. Just a lot of drivers nose to tail. Just for those curious about the mid-pack. It's Catatonic, Darkser, Wasabi, Wolf, and Lan in a 5-car train. But I got to keep an eye on the front of the field because we've got a battle for the lead going on. Wish I had some split screen. Ooh, Bacon stepping out a little bit. Using all that racetrack at the front. And on this short format, the fast drivers have got to cut through that field very efficiently and safely. Oh, Bacon's off. Ooh, Bacon sliders. We're serving him up this week. Look out! Whoa, the field's got to dodge that big group that we were watching a moment ago with Wasabi and Catatonic in them. Oh, there goes Catatonic with an off. Saves it though, but Darkser is through. Darkser up to P5. And all these drivers door to door through the Clark curve. There's Wasabi down low trying to get a run on Catatonic. This is for P6. Wasabi thinks better of it. Goes back up. Try to swing wide through the corner. Ooh, Catatonic. I did not mean to do that. Oh, no. Catatonic didn't save it. Trying to get it through the sand. That was about 8 spots. Oh. Trouble there. Wasabi just a second ago had to lift up. Couldn't get there in time, but Wasabi having a battle now. Looks like Wolf is right on board. Just look at the FGF machine of Wolf now as they go through Druids. It's almost hard to spot Haymaker in that throwback livery because we're so used to that neon yellow. Just look at the Haas, trying to get some of these retro liveries on screen. A lot of drivers worked really hard on these. Oh, look at the run back here, Land 101. Oh, here they go. 101 and 14 side by side. Haymaker up the inside for the spot. Catatonic goes with. Haymaker conducting the train. There goes Chevy P off the track. You can see back there. Ooh, nose into the wall too. White flag out this time by Alba. I'm going to check in with Alba real quick. Alba up here just kind of keeping it quiet, but I guess really if you're in the lead, that's how you want to do it. Let's see. Meanwhile, up front, it looks like it took a while to happen. Alba heads to victory lane. SF Michael's going to be second. Maria Tudor getting a little slingshot from the teammate there. Third place, Sticky. Hold on, Trouble. Trouble in the backstretch. Oh no, final corner, it's Form. Oh no, Form. Well, look on the bright side. You can start in the top 10 in the next one. Now, if you like numbers, here's something to kind of make you happy. All these numbers are double. The 99, the 11, and the 22. Fun. Double digits for the win. All right, so it looks like we're doing it. Well, we're under green, but something... Whoa! What happened up here? Four wide, meanwhile, up here in Druids, and... Oh, the 48 goes for a ride. And I think that was the product of drivers being impatient. Yeah, I think a lot of drivers went sliding into... Oh, there goes Haymaker. Oh, a lot of drivers going for a ride. Grande, TT Red, Wolf, everybody trying to get out of Dodge because look at what's going on behind. We got Chevy P up here cracking the top 5. Here comes, ooh, too wide into the Dell. That's not going to work too well. Chevy P getting it in the nose and the tail. Bacon getting into the rear end of Chevy P there. Everybody just accordioning up. Tends to happen from when the tends to happen when the faster drivers are behind the slower drivers. Winner, your leader after the first lap of green flag racing. I'm going to get rid of that flag real fast. Yeah, I'm hearing there's probably going to be some steward reports. Ooh, Chevy P, 2 tires in the dirt. Look out. Oh, no, snaps. The 74 is around. 360 saves it. All right, as long as you rejoin safely, you just scoot it back on the track. Nice shaves. Nice shave, Chevy. Nice save, Chevy. To turn it around and move forward. Sweetcoon in trouble up here. Now, there's still cars coming, so I hope Sweetcoon gets moving. Watch out, TT Red gonna have to check up both those drivers. Red off, P is off again. Looks like the retro liveries. Up here at the front, we've got Atari versus Mothmans. Oh, here's Vorm up the inside. Looks nice and clean, too. If they touched, it was just barely Vorm. Around the outside of turn 3 for the lead. Takes the lead away from Winner on lap 4. Now, Winner side by side looks like it's going to let Bacon through. This is how they go charging up through Surtees and heading up the... Getting ready to go through the Pilgrim's Drop. No shortage of racing here, folks. Oh, trouble. Go Cat. Also, Catatonic looks like with another crazy off for another week. Cat can't get turned to the right. All right, watch out for Suicune. Here comes TT Red. TT Red just trying to dodge everybody coming back on the track. Now Winner. Oh, trouble. Up the inside. Now Bacon. Looks like just a little touch on Vorm. What's funny is, you know, the exact same spot last lap. Vorm gets the pass almost in the same way, except a little touch there. Now it looks like Bacon. Ooh, yeah, side by side here with Vorm. This driver's treating this lap like it's the last lap. Everybody's in a hurry to make that real estate up. Craziness just behind them. Winner! Winner getting loose. There goes Darkster sliding. Shades of Lightning McQueen. I think these drivers having some lag issues or something too. I'm hearing some drivers are sliding around. They're not supposed to be. Close one there. Winner, though, losing the spot. Still keeping it top 10. And as long as you stay consistent, you might end up making some of those spots back. 3 to go this time by Bacon. Really hot on the trail of Vorm. And we've got almost the same thing going on just behind them. You can see just off frame there, the 3rd and 4th place cars of Darkser and Maria. And they just switched places. Oh, here we go, side by side. This is what we talked about. Maybe Bacon has watched long enough and said, okay, I know when to do it, Hawthorne. But now Bacon having no rear arrow gets a little loose through Hawthorne. It's hard to follow through there, especially in the rain. You know, I'm out of league practice, but I did practice here with a couple of the drivers, not just earlier, but a few days ago. We had a small team practice, and as well as a few drivers really just trying all week to try to find some speed. And yeah, there is not a lot of traction to be had there in that part of the track. Now here comes Darkser on a bit of a run. Darkser trying to pick off Vorm. Darkser trying to pass Vorm and shut out the lights. Take P2. Here goes Vorm. Vorm showing wide. Gets a little bit loose too, and that's going to open the door for Darkser. Darkser still can't complete the run though. Looks like he has to back off. Looked like he was going to show there on the outside of the Graham Hill bend, but ended up tucking it back. Now, sometimes that is a legitimate strategy. When you show that corner, you end up having the driver in front of you choke up because they don't want to run you over. They think you're there. And now Darks are showing a pass here. I think maybe, no. Tucks back in again. 1.5 remaining. Now, you know who else is lurking while these two are sitting here messing around? You see the 22 Rexy machine, the Bone Rexy car, Maria Tudor. She's still hanging out there, maybe looking to pick up the spoils of war. As long as she doesn't go too wide there. That was really close. Darks are all over the back of Vorm. here we go. Looking down low. Maria Tudor got 2 cars to draft with now. Bacon in the lead as we start the final lap. But there's a battle here. Vorm trying to hang on. Vorm's been having some hard luck. Peaked early in the last season of the Formula Mayhaker. A little kind of one-off season that we ran. Led most of it and then just kind of fell off to the rest of the podium. But now Vorm looking to show strong today. As now he shows low because Darkster's been poking the nose down low. But now Vorm is shutting the door. Vorm says, no, not this time. I'm going to have to put the block on. And if Darkster goes for it, the winner out of that one's going to be Maria because Maria's got, she can get a good draft pull off of that. Meanwhile, Race and Bacon running away with it up front. Now through the Westfield Bend. Darkster keeps thinking about going low, but just doesn't want to. I wonder if maybe Darkster's going to save it for a last lap pass. But now, Maria is a part of this conversation. There is 3 cars. Excuse me. 3 cars looking for this one. Let's see. Race and Bacon's going to win it. It's Vorm holding on to second. Darkster third, Maria fourth. They ended up kind of spreading out a little bit there, and that is your running order. Now, Michaels, we didn't see too much of in this one, but was quietly hanging on to a top 5 there. Getting ready to go green, round 3. I was just listening to radio chatter there. And throttles down. We are out and away. Green flag racing, round 3. Ooh, move the camera back. Look at this pandemonium. Too wide everywhere. Let's hop on board for a second so we can see some of the craziness from the middle of the pack. 3 wide action going on back there for a second. Hopping on board with GoCat. Sweetcoon going wide. It's too wide everywhere. GoCat's got no way through. Vorm. Looks like there's a breakup in the field here. Vorm leading this pack now, but just a little bit further, we've got Sticky. Second place, Chase and Alba in the lead. Followed by Bacon, Darkster, and Maria. Looks like your lead breakaway pack, so your top 5. Oh, Darkster! Oh, look out. Too wide everywhere as Darkster's trying to get back on the track. Can't get back on. It's TT Red. Makes a little room. Good job there, Fem Racer, UDP. UDP letting Darkster in there. Second. Catatonic goes for a ride. Out into the sand. They're wide there. Got another driver off too. That looks like Wolf. Now Wolf hopping back onto the track there. Let's get that camera opposite. There we go. Oh, rough driving everywhere going on right now. Drivers got to remember that this track is really slick. Because now it looks like a little bit of an error up front is now put Sticky up front. Sticky to the lead. Might be a little bit of a... I think there's some communication on the radio here. It looks like a Glader trying to get a pass on Haymaker. Haymaker, I think, is giving up the position. Okay, yeah, so Haymaker's letting Glader go. Glader... looks like it's showing some more pace. Haven't seen a lot from Glader, but also they've got the they got the twin livery of the leader currently, Sticky. Next up racing doing the last second trouble again. Oh, beach party. Vorm with a really good performance in the last heat. Pulling off that podium. Second. Battle here. Whoa, Haymaker, trouble. The retro 14 Haas car off Haymaker with the beach party. Now, see, look, it's tricky to join. You see, when you go flying back onto the track, there's a lot of tilts there that seem flat when you're in that car, but like when you slide onto that track, it's hard to control it. Might see a little two-footer. Sticky punching it there. Lay on the throttle gently out of Druids and then down for Brimhill Bend. Hold on a second. I think we have trouble. Go Cat. Oh, another car off too. I think that was Catatonic. Yeah, both of them. Suicune and Wasabi, though, are going to be coming up the middle there. As they get around Go Cat, got to go back to the lead because, you know, if you stop watching them for a second, you know what happens. Big long run out of the Pilgrims drop into Hawthorne. Ooh, all the using all that track. Ooh, super close. They almost touch now through the back section, through the Dell, now through the Dingle Dell corner. I see like sticky wiggling. Providing you keep your car planted. Now these two, again, fooling around. Whoa, look at Bacon. Oh, Bacon, big slide. You saw use all the track, go all the way to the top and slid down in front of Maria Tudor. Meanwhile, look at this. See, you stop looking at it for 1 second, and now Alba's making their move up to the lead, now trying to get it done around the outside, just like Vorm did earlier. Oh, Bacon even gets a piece of Sticky. Sticky getting shuffled right now, getting absolutely freight trained because now here comes Maria Tudor up the inside. Oh no, Sticky! Oh, you hate to see it. Oh. A lot of action going on back here. Winner, loose. Contact with Fem Racer on the way through. Fem up a spot. Trying to include what's going on in the back. Battle for second. Up at the front, Bacon. Top 5 in the points and last season's champion. Like Vorm finally starting to get an edge over Land 101 teammate. But right behind them, Darkser on a late surge here on the final lap, trying to make it pay. Oh no, off in the dirt, saves it though. Darkser with another save, trying to make that highlight reel. Darkser, remember, a couple weeks ago had a real crazy save at Watkins Glen. It made the replay at Yaz. And there goes another good slider there. Darkser, did you forget step one? Firmly grasp it. Hold on a second, trouble. Chevy P absolutely sideways through the Dell, saves it. Haymaker up the inside also keeps it clean. Gets by, and so does Winner. But at the front, Alba. Action everywhere. I can't get to the finish here. This game is moving too slow. There we go. Wolf. Trying to catch this finish back here. There goes Fem Racer with a big slide. Doing a celebration, and that Chevy P over Winner. Those two having a really close race. But Alba, your winner. Here's a look at your podium. Maria with another podium tonight. Bacon with another podium tonight. Alba with another win tonight. And all right, looks like we are green, green, green. Here we go. Final race of the night. Stay here in the mid-pack for a second. Pandemonium everywhere. Let's go watch the front. Oh, God, the 48 got ran over there. It looks like they're 3 wide, 4 wide in some spots as everybody's trying to shuffle through. This driver's going to have to... Whoa, driver's off. Battle up here. Oh, we're 3 wide through the Dell section. Darks are leading this group. You can see the Atari machine of Winter. Oh, we got a driver off again. Is that Vorm? Vorm is off. TT Red's around. And from the front to the back in 1 lap. Swap cameras. There goes FemRacer all over the back of P3 Catatonic. Cat trying to hang on to it. Does. Holds off FemRacer for a bit. Looks like Fem's going to show inside. And there's the pass. FemRacer up to 3rd. Yes. Sticky. Sticky got a bunch of laps. And whoa! Looked like a little bit of contact there. I think those cars got stuck together. Sticky had some lead laps just a little while ago. Trouble. Or I'm hearing there was contact there between drivers. Looks like... Or no, it's Winter. Winter's off track. 8th, just a quick checkup on them. Just a little further up, we got the Wolf chasing the Cat. Wolf looks inside the Cat. Wolf passes Cat. And now Go Cat to 7th as Alba is thinking about making it a twofer. Whoa, no, Go Cat. A little bit of... Oh, that's Wolf. Wolf was off. Wolf, you were getting away scot-free. So now they got to join safely. Ooh, keeps it tucked in there. There we go, 2 wide. Maria Tudor stays strong on the outside there, up to 10th. A little bit further back here, we got Suicune. Land 101. Looks like Suicune. Suicune getting loose. I think I'm commentator cursing them. There we go. Good rejoin out of Suicune. Stays on the side. Chevy P gets by. These drivers just rough sailing out there. Maria did a good job tonight of the podiums. But now I think maybe FemRacer is going to be the one to get it done for the blue and gold. But for the black and teal, Wasabi trying to put one on the board here. Michaels, I think, also hungry for a win. I don't believe Michaels has a win here, but does have podium. So, and a ton of top 5s. So, going to be interesting to see how this plays out. 5 to go this time by. Wasabi is definitely there, looking to make this one spicy. Now, I do love the juxtaposition of the Japanese livery being followed by Wasabi. Hold on a second, might be trouble. 8. Loose. Loses a couple of spots. I think that was... Lan ends up off too, but it looks like there was contact with Wolf. And we got to go back to the front because we've got a battle for the lead with 2 drivers that we haven't really seen battle for the lead in this series thus far. Final race of the night. You can see FemRacer in 3rd, stalking, but you know what could put a damper on that is the teammate of the 11 car there, Michaels. That would be SFM Darkser. Swordfish driver also going to put some points on the board for the team tonight, most likely. FemRacer disconnected. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, we know that there's a typhoon or some type of tropical cyclone over New Zealand right now, and that's why a lot of the drivers from there aren't here tonight. But Fem almost able to hang on to it. So it looks like it's going to be on Maria Tudor to bring UDP some points home tonight. Here we go this time around. White flag is out. Wasabi really leans on it in the hill, gets that dirt track slide in, and now Wasabi crosses over, looks outside for just a second, but this could happen. Michaels defends low and Druids now through turn 3 and 4. Wasabi is there. It's just going to be all about getting a run, so if he could stay close here, could maybe get a run down through the Pilgrim's Drop. There's a couple more passing opportunities to happen here. Michaels with a really good run through Surtees, and so now Wasabi going to try to keep it in the draft. Now through the Pilgrim's Drop. Real big run here. Probably going to have to dive deep through Hawthorne. Wasabi looking really good in the corners. But Michaels holds strong, keeps the car length on Wasabi through the Minter Straight, now through the Dells. Got the distance up to about a car length and a half. The 11 car still in the lead. Wasabi giving it everything he's got, trying to hold on for maybe one more shot at a win. I always said I wanted to see what Wasabi could do if Wasabi got the chance, and then here we go. Michaels looks really good through Clark. No mistakes. Goes wide, goes low, goes middle. Wasabi's got no run. It's Michaels, the 11 car, the throwback from Swordfish Racing, wins here in the final heat of Brands Hatch. Wasabi, really good effort. Finishes second. Teammate to Michaels rounds out that podium. Darkser. Alba is going to take home fourth. Alba's done really well tonight. 2 pole positions. 2 wins. And now, there's another top 5. Add that to the repertoire. Catatonic had a good run there. Look at that. Top 5 for Catatonic. S-Rock, Catatonic, Wolf, Swordfish, and E-Motorsport getting it done tonight. Look at that. Wasabi on the podium. Win for Michaels. Swordfish looking strong here in this last one. Good job to all the drivers here. I've been your hostess, Ellie Evans, a.k.a. UDP Valkyrie, a.k.a. the voice of Forza. Your hostess with the mostest. And I'm going to see y'all next time from Hockenheim as we do the German leg of the tour. We've got Hockenheim and Nürburgring back-to-back. And I think it might be a little drier next weekend. I'm sure these drivers are ready to get back to dry conditions. Y'all stay safe out there. And if you can't stay safe, stay fast.